Okay, let's talk about what real leadership actually looks like. It's got nothing to do with a fancy title or a corner office. Nope. It comes down to one simple thing: accountability. I mean, anybody can take the credit when things are going great, right? But the true test of a leader, well, that happens when everything goes wrong, and that is where you really separate the managers from the leaders.
I'm pretty sure we've all been there. You know that horrible, sinking feeling when a project just goes completely sideways? And you just know the blame game is about to start. That boss who immediately starts pointing fingers, making excuses, acting like they had nothing to do with it. It's more than just frustrating. It is the fastest way to absolutely crush a team's spirit. So let's just break this down. On one side, you've got the blaming boss. Their first move every single time is to figure out who's at fault. But on the other side, you have a true leader. And their first instinct? It's to take responsibility and get everyone focused on the solution. One of them builds a culture of fear, and the other builds a culture of trust. It's that simple. And this right here is the big mindset shift. Leadership is not about authority, it's about responsibility. You have to own everything, absolutely everything that happens on your watch. The wins and, yep, the losses too. If your team fails, that failure is on you. If you're seeing the same mistakes happen over and over, the first place you need to look is in the mirror. This brings us to this powerful concept called extreme ownership. It's simple, but it is a total game changer. As the leader, you are 100% responsible for every single outcome. No excuses, no blaming other people. The second you adopt this mindset, you go from being a victim of your circumstances to being the person who drives the solution. If you're sitting there thinking, yes, I'm ready to be this kind of leader, that's awesome. But first, you've got to get the opportunity. You could have all the leadership potential in the world, but it doesn't mean a thing if your resume gets automatically tossed out before a human being even sees it. And that's actually where today's sponsor, mobilecv.ai, comes into play. They are solving one of the biggest headaches in the job search today, getting your resume past those automated screening systems, the ATS bots, that reject perfectly good candidates all the time. Get your head around this number for a second. 75% of resumes get rejected by these bots. 75%. Often for really simple things like formatting problems. So you could be the absolute perfect person for the job, but your resume never even makes it to a real person. MobileCV.ai was built to fix exactly that problem. It's this really smart AI tool that can take pretty much any document you have and in like 60 seconds, turn it into a perfectly formatted, ATS-friendly resume. It uses these really professional templates that the bots can actually understand. And you know what I love? There are no monthly subscriptions. You just get 3 free credits to start and try it out. No catch. It's a fantastic little tool. So, once you land that leadership role, this is where the real work starts. The very moment you switch from blaming to owning, the entire dynamic of your team is going to change. Seriously, when people see you take responsibility, when they know you have their back, that's when they start to bring their A game. Okay, so how do you actually do this? This isn't just some vague theory. Let's get practical. Here are 3 concrete things you can do to start leading with extreme ownership, like right now. First up, own your mistakes. The second something goes wrong, you need to be the one to step up and say, this is on me and here is our plan to fix it. Second, create a no excuses culture. The focus has to be 100% on finding a solution, not pointing fingers. And third, always have your team's back. Defend them when things are tough and give them all the credit when things go well. So what's the big payoff here? Well, this isn't about just being a nice boss. This is about building a true winning culture. When your team feels safe, when they know that you're all in this together, they become a high-performance unit that can handle absolutely anything. Look, this whole approach creates this incredible chain reaction. When you own your mistakes, you build trust. When you defend your team, you earn their respect. And when your team trusts and respects you, they will go all in for you and for the mission. That's how you unlock a team's real potential. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Anybody can be a boss. Anyone can give orders, but a true leader inspires action. So drop the ego, own your failures, and build a culture where people can actually grow. Your team doesn't need another boss to blame them. They need a leader who has their back. That's how you win.